It's now the third and last night of this little trip for me, and we've now come down to the sea. One of the wonderful things about Varanger is that you have ocean and mountain hand in hand. So in only 40 minutes you can drive from tundra, where you have lots of mountainous species, down to the coast where you have all these wading birds and eagles and lots of other cool species. Since Charles had to do some work, I've now come down to the beach all by myself, and my goal for this little photo shoot is the bar-tailed godwit. The males in particular have a really beautiful plumage with this deep orange colour, and it's a species that I've almost never photographed before, so if I do manage to get any nice images, that would be really, really great. Oh, and look above me here. Here we have an eagle. It's actually quite incredible how many white-tailed eagles there are around here. With my arrival to the beach, I was greeted by a curious ruddy turnstone as well as an exceptionally cute Temminck stint. Although cute and curious, these were not the species I was after. Fortunately for me, it didn't take me too long before I came across my real goal for this session, a flock of bar-tailed godwits. Their rusty red plumage was virtually glowing in the midnight sun for the few brief moments that the sun wasn't obscured by the cloud cover. Even without direct sunlight, the ambient light was of pure quality. I experimented with both front and back light to achieve some variation in my images. Time and space were completely irrelevant as I spent some unforgettable time in the presence of these beautiful birds of the north.
It's incredible how fast time flies when you're having fun. Now I've spent 2 hours photographing the bar-tailed godwits and I completely forgot about the time. So now I need to quickly wrap this up, and then Charles and I are going to another location to attempt to photograph some very interesting birds and behaviour.
Leaving the beach and the godwits behind, I met up with my friend Charles again to head on to our next location. What we had anticipated to be a 45-minute drive ended up taking us several hours due to the frequent stops we made along the way. Eagles, skuas, buzzards, Lapland buntings and Steller eiders were just a handful of the birds we encountered along the road, making it impossible to drive past. Here I've put together some of the highlights for you to enjoy. After countless stops photographing the local wildlife, we finally made it to our next location. In a marshy corner of the Arctic tundra, an elaborate display of beauty, strength and dancing skills occurs for a few days every year, the ruff lek. Although the ruffs are rather tolerant to humans, we set up a camouflage tent to break up our profile as to minimize disturbance during this crucial part of their mating ritual. With skuas flying about, Lapland buntings hopping round, and willow ptarmigan calling from all directions, we were finally set up and ready to experience a proper performance. Although I was previously aware that ruffs come in lots of different colour variations, I didn't quite realise the extent to this before studying them up close. The colours of their collars differed, there was variation in their heads, wings and backs. Even their beaks, facial warts and legs differed in colour. With a closer look, I realised that every single individual was wildly unique from the others. On these Arctic lek sites, the males show off, dance and fight for the rights to pass on their unique genes.
It's incredible how quickly the conditions can change. Just a few minutes ago we had bright sunshine and now it's raining cats and dogs. But the incredible thing is that the ruffs haven't stopped their display, so they're still right outside the tent and performing. So this is really great for getting a nice variation in our images, as well as getting some really unique situations to photograph. So wow, we are really privileged with the conditions right now. But here, take a look at these amazing situations that were being presented.
Before returning to civilization, I visited one final location. There, I got the chance to spend some time with a handful of very confiding and cooperative red-necked phalaropes. The overcast light and still water provided great opportunities to play around with high-key expressions and minimalistic compositions of these gorgeous little wading birds.